Okay, now, I've just completed running almost 5.46 miles, and this is running in the afternoon. Now, I am not accustomed to run in the afternoon. I'm accustomed to run in the early mornings. However, I've decided that I will change my running schedule, and give myself more variation in my running training program. I'm accustomed to run 14 miles most mornings, but I have to now varying and carry the miles in shorter distance, 3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles, 6 miles. The reason being, I think that my body has grown accustomed to the long running, and I'm not really getting the effect that I would like to get. And I want to also take a little bit of stress away from my body and give it more time to recuperate from each running. So I started yesterday, and I think I did 6 miles yesterday in about, I think I did it in 2 hours and a little bit of minutes, which is probably not as good as I want to be, because I figure that I may have lost a little bit of time because of the layover in trying to run. Now, this is my running 102. Yesterday I ran almost 6 miles. I think it was about 40 degrees was the temperature. And this afternoon I ran 4.56 miles. I really wanted to do 4 miles, but I did not find a 4-mile route that I would like to do. But now I do have a 4-mile route to do. Now, some of the basics that when you're running that you want to consider, you probably might want to consider taking along your cell phone. Most people now are using their iPods to keep them going, or the smartphones to give them music. I personally do not like to run with anything in my ears. Oftentimes, you know, I'll see runners or members who are running with me have both ears plugged, listening to an iTunes or some tune or music or some motivational running elements. That is all fine, but I like to say that we need to, when we're out there and we are running, we need to keep our ears free from, free so that we can hear all that is going on around us, especially if we are running in traffic. Most long distance runners tend to run to a particular destination, starting out from A, coming back to A. Running also long distance, we need to make sure that we have money with us, because sometimes you can be running and you really are unable to complete your journey that you set out for, and you do not want to be running and then you get injured or you get stranded or fatigue takes you over and you do not have some funds to probably hail a cab to take you back home. Also, if you're running, make sure that someone knows your route that you're going and the approximate time that you should be back, because things can happen in between running, and when you have someone who knows, they will be concerned. They could come out and they could drive and look for you along your route. So having your money is important. Sometimes you probably have your cell phone, if you can call and someone can come and get you. Now, it is 37 degrees today. This afternoon I ran, it was sunny. It was a sunny, not too brisk breeze. But I must say that it has taken an adjustment for me to adjust downwards, not doing the long distance run. And so I'm still wet from the run, which is all fine and it's all good. I'm still wet from the run, so that's all right. But the important thing is that once you decide that you want to lose some weight, and you know, you just have to start out. A lot of people think that, well, you have to go into the gym. Yes, I go into the gym. I used to go to the gym, but not anymore. I just go and I just run. I just run, and I know that since if you want to shed those pounds, and the best way sometimes to shed those pounds is to start to run. If you're unable to run 2 miles, just start to run 1 mile. If you cannot run 1 mile, walk half of a mile, and that will take you on your journey of shedding the pounds. Also, you need to, if you're going to put together a training program in running, you need to maintain a log. Most people find it very difficult to keep a physical written log or a diary, and in the advent of the computers and the social media, you can get an account with singlesactivity.com, active.com, and you could set up an account where you would be able to log your miles, your pace, calories that you have lost, and your goals. Also, the Daily Mile also is another site that you could go open an account, and you can also meet other virtual runners, and other virtual runners would be able to encourage you and watch your progress as you go along and help you to keep going. Because sometimes it's very difficult for a runner to continue to run on a consistent basis, to, you know, because it's just takes a while to grow on you before you can run the way you want to run. So the important thing here, as normal, be safe on the road. Proper dressing, your phone, your money, your reflective gears. Be aware of the traffics around you, because we do not like to hear when a runner is hit or involved in a motor vehicle accident, because oftentimes they are least protected. So be safe, lose the weight, and be the talk of the town. Running 102.